Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to do a little food plot action. As you can see, I got these trees to the right. If you watched last week's video, we have 9 acres of alfalfa planted behind me. And then on this edge, there's a hole in the cornfield that the deer are coming through. And hopefully with this food plot material, between them hitting this alfalfa field and hitting the food plot stuff, it's going to work out pretty good to maybe get a tree stand in this particular tree. If not, we'll be in rifle range of the barn, also be smoke pole range of the back of the barn. So either way, we've got opportunities. If we can't hunt it, we can always sit and look for them. So today, we're going to put the bombshell from Domain in. I'm going to use that as my primary screening from the cornfield out. And then I also have Beatdown from Domain. I'm going to put that after the bombshell. So I'm hoping they stage kind of in the corn and the bombshell and get a little protection, come out, scan the area, realize they're safe, and then move on over to the beatdown or into the alfalfa field, whichever one happens first. But with any luck, we can get some deer from the big woods 80 acres away to come over here and munch on this stuff. So this is the view from the back of the barn. Everything that I'm scanning over right now is that alfalfa field. There's the trees that we can maybe get a tree stand into. Otherwise, we got the muddy box blind. So then I'm on the edge of this cornfield. And what I'm going to do is try and plant, I don't know, 60, 70 yards out. And then as deep as I can go that way with the seed, about the same distance. And then this field was tilled a week ago, 2 weeks ago, with our 24-foot field digger. I'm going to come back. It's been rained on. It's kind of hard and crusted. I'm going to try and drag behind the old John Deere and kind of disturb the soil a little bit. I want to do it with the John Deere because it's lighter. I don't want to hook it on one of our tractors because it's just one section. I don't want all the tire tracks in here like you see these tire tracks from the skid loader. So hopefully we can get this stuff to pop. So the first thing I'm going to do is I got 2 5-gallon buckets of fertilizer. This is what we use for starter fertilizer when we plant corn. Also got the handheld Scott's seeder. So I'm going to broadcast 10 gallons of fertilizer out here. If I need more, I'll go back and get some more. I got a whole bunch. Then we're going to go over the top of that with the seed. So let's get this fertilizer out. So this fertilizer seems to be going on really nice. I'm going over it twice, 2 passes. I have it set as far open as it'll go on this little seeder. All right, so I went through 5 gallons of fertilizer already. I'm gonna save the last bucket to see where I end up with the beets, but I'm about 70 yards or so from the cornfield edge. I have about a 35 to 40 yard wide swath right now of the fertilizer. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to get the bombshell out and start spreading. So this is a Domain bombshell. It says it plants a 1/2 acre. I'm going to put this spreader on setting number 2. I want it spread out more. Last year I did a food plot and everything was too close together and it grew, but the deer didn't really like it. So I want to spread this out as far as I can. Maybe I'll get bigger plants. I don't know. It's my first time using this stuff, and it's also my first time using the beatdown. So we're just going to see what happens. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to pour this in here and get moving. So I'm getting the desired result. I think 2 is the right setting. Still might be going on a little heavy. So I just got a little bit left in here. I think it made it 20 yards out from the corn before I'm running out. So I just got this little bit left. I'm gonna go straight across on an angle towards the mower, and then we're gonna put the beets in. All right, so now we got the domain beat down. This one says it plants a 1/4 acre. I got this spreader set at setting number 3. I'm going to try that to get started. It's a decent sized hole, but I don't know if it'll feed. I might have to kick it up to 4. So I ended at the back of the lawn trailer, so that's my reference point. And then we're going to go ahead, get the beets in here, get spreading. So that set point seems to be working really well. So I got a little bit left. Made it over to my fertilizer line, so that was perfect. Yeah, that worked out nicely. Exactly where I stopped with the fertilizer, we covered everything. So, we're gonna go back, we're gonna get the field drag, we're gonna come out here and drag this real quick. Okay guys, as you can see, we're back out here with the John Deere lawnmower. I don't know if this is a 4-foot drag or a 5-foot drag section, but I got it all the way up on its highest setting. This ground's pretty hard right now after I broadcasted. So I'm gonna go through on the highest setting, and then I'm going to come back through, I think, on one of the lower settings just to kind of settle everything out. Right now it's digging it in and breaking this hard pan up and shuffling that seed around. So with that, we're going to get to it. All right, so I changed my mind. I'm going to go over it 2 times at this deepest setting, and that's it. I'm not going to go back over it anymore. The clay ground's giving me a little hard time penetrating it, but the rest of this stuff here in this dirt ground is going in nicely. So I'm going to wheel around it one more time, and we're going to call this good. Well, that second pass turned out really nice. I'm very impressed with the results on this. This is my first time trying to do a real food plot, I guess you can say. That's not farm related. So Yeah, I'll take you a little walk around. I'll show you how hard the ground was before and what it's like after now, and then we'll get all packed up and take everything back to the house. So I'm just going to show you the line. So here's the alfalfa. Can't really poke your fingers in there at all. You can go about 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch over here on the side that I tilled. That's not a good demonstration though, but like out here, like you can see how nice this is now for the whole length of this. Smoothed it out. I'm excited. We'll see if we can't get a deer in this open country. So here's this deer trail that these deer are using relative to the trees that we could put a stand in possibly. And what I didn't realize is they've already been in this alfalfa field. Like I said last week, they're using this as a transition. It's the same as hunting in big woods. Been out in front of the tree stand. Got some more tracks out here. Should be good times. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video today. This food plot thing was kind of a rush. I got 4 days, and then I leave to Nebraska to start the season for September 1st. So this is something that had to be done today before I leave the farm to go back to my house. And then the rest of the week is going to be prepping my trailer and getting everything ready. So by the time I come back, this should have something growing in it. So everybody, thanks for watching.